San Diego, California at the time. Many other UFOs have also been spotted by the Navy, much like these, with pilots even going on record with journalists to describe what they've seen.
Former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence Chris Mellon says sensor technology has improved dramatically over the years, but pilots have reported seeing some of the same things for decades.
They say encounters happen regularly and dispute claims from non-witnesses that the UFO footage just shows fighter jet engines that look odd on camera.
So we've sort of said, hey man, if I saw this solo, I don't know that I would have come back and said anything because it sounds so crazy when I say it.
Number 15, UFO in Jerusalem, 2011. Temple Mount in Jerusalem is one of the holiest places in the world, home to the famous Dome of the Rock Islamic shrine. If aliens were going to go anywhere on Earth, it does make a little sense that they'd be interested in one of the most important places to humankind's largest religions.
A UFO in the form of a bright light is seen descending over the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. The video is said to be taken over the weekend. Then suddenly the light shoots up into the sky.
A strange light was filmed apparently descending to the Dome of the Rock's roof and then shooting back up into the sky again. Maybe the aliens thought they'd already seen all there is to see here and immediately left.
Maybe. Yeah.
The clip, of course, has many people saying it's likely a hoax, but nobody's ever owned up to it.
Right.
Number 14, the Dudley Dorito, 2009.
Oh, yeah.
This UFO has been seen many times over the UK.
Yum.
What are you doing?
Called the Dudley Dorito because of its triangular shape, the footage is disturbing to say the least. A black triangular craft is clearly seen
TR3B.
with lights on them.
TR3B.
Stranger yet,
look it up.
has been seen many times, usually only around the Midlands in England. It seems to reappear regularly, with newspapers on the lookout for anybody with a story to tell about witnessing it. What it really is, we don't know. It was apparently deathly silent as it flew and looked like nothing on Earth. Its silence is what makes it so intriguing, as even the weirdest airplanes out there will still make noise.
Man.
Whilst other experts are skeptical about the footage, some questioning its authenticity.
Number 13, Hawaii's New Year's Eve UFO, 2020. There were multiple witnesses to this UFO incident as a bright blue object was spotted in the skies over Oahu, Hawaii on New Year's Eve 2020.
I remember they were showing this. Boom.
I call it!
Video was captured, and the object really did look bright blue, almost as if it was glowing. Some were so intrigued by what they were seeing that they even got into their cars to follow it as it flew. And then, shockingly, it disappeared, not up into space, but into the sea.
What is that?
Water. Most of the planet is covered.
He won't survive in water. His molecular density is too great.
Right.
No.
Was it hiding under the waves, or did it crash? When the
That's
Federal
the universe.
Aviation Administration was notified, there were no aircraft in the sky that could have been responsible.
The biggest problem with escape planning documents is people don't know
what they
Number
don't know.
12, Go Fast.
Go Fast.
2015. Yet another Corbell special. The Go Fast video was also filmed by the Navy and eventually released to the public. It was shot in 2015 by a naval jet pilot.
Oh, that's a
time,
good
all the
movie
way
too.
On the other side of the country, off the coast of Florida. But what exactly does the video show?
Oh.
The object was spotted by pilots as it flew over the sea, and you can even hear their reaction to seeing it as they try to get the camera's motion sensor to lock in on it.
Right.
It's strange to see pilots react so strongly to something. If even trained airmen can't identify these things, maybe they really are from another world.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
Damn.
My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Number 11, the Phoenix Lights, 1997. This remains one of the
I
most
haven't seen that.
confounding and famous UFO sightings in history.
Oh, the battle
March
for
13th,
LA?
1997. Arizona residents witnessed the Phoenix Lights phenomenon, seen for hundreds of miles across the entire state.
People across Arizona
especially here in the Valley, reported seeing a silent, miles-long V-shaped group of lights gliding quietly overhead.
There were many witnesses, and the lights were caught on camera, but to this day, they remain shrouded in mystery.
Right.
It's thought by some that they were a top-secret government training program, and that remains the official line. But there are plenty who don't believe it, especially when similar encounters have happened in the years since. Today, the Phoenix Lights...
I mean, honestly, guy, like nowadays, we're pretty used to seeing them, so it's like not a big deal. But could you imagine like being in like, I want to ride in one, you know? Hit me up. If you drive a UFO, hit me up. All right.
are still a major part of Arizona culture and modern history.
The questions and confusion over the sighting have only grown during the prevailing years.
Number 10, Fresno Nightcrawler, 2010. Whether they're aliens, cryptids, or a hoax, these creatures are downright creepy.
I don't know what it is, but it's not like any of the other cryptoids or Bigfoots or anything else we've seen before.
They were first spotted by a man named Jose on his front lawn in Fresno, California, who captured this footage on CCTV.
I thought it was the
They're
fence
reportedly
post.
pale, slender, and walk as though they're crawling.
Oh my God! What's he doing?
Since the first Fresno sighting, other people have claimed to witness the same creature in the area. Could aliens look like a pair of pants? Hey, who are we to say?
Anatomically speaking, I've never seen anything that looks like either of these figures before.
Number 9, North Carolina's Critter, 2019. North Carolina's Candid Critter social media management got a tad more than they bargained for when they posted a picture of an entity caught on one of their nighttime trail cameras with the invitation to guess the critter.
Also, really important, whatever you do, don't look into its eyes.
Rick and Morty, bro.
I did look at it, Rick. I've been looking at it.
The group was a camera trap survey that took place in the North Carolina woodland and rural areas with the intention to capture wildlife and natural events. But this particular shot stumped them, as it was unlike anything they'd ever seen before.
His eyes look a little cloudy. Oh, those are your eyes.
Whilst skeptics were quick to point out that it was probably an owl or something, the group wasn't totally convinced, which is intriguing in its own right. Whatever it is, the truth is out there.
Scary.
Mulder, the truth is out there.
Yeah. All right, Scully.
But so are lies.
Number 8, the Red Gate Alien, 2021. Over in Montana, another trail camera captured a candid photo of a creature that appears to be out of this world, and certainly out of its clothes.
Ghost-like figure that he captured brought him national attention from paranormal investigators.
I'm gonna say
the Red Gate
I don't
area
think
has
so.
garnered a
That looks
reputation in
alien.
recent years for being somewhat of a UFO and alien sighting hotspot.
Montanans have been seeing these strange things for years.
I was
In
born.
fact, Montana ranks in the top 5 of most UFO sightings per capita.
Many witnesses claim to have seen unidentified flying objects in the air. But it's a photo taken by Deer Lodge's Donald Bromley that has garnered
it's
a
in
lot of
movement,
debate.
you know.
There's just a
Just
lot of
somebody
activity
walking
that
by.
is unexplained to this day.
We just caught this thing.
At first view, it simply looks like a person walking past, but it could be
You
argued
see-
that the proportions are off. Humanoid, but not human. Perhaps if more people set up trail cameras in Red Gate, we might get an even better look.
Okay, let me explain. So, on the deer cameras, they go boop, 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 like that, and they flash like that. So the first is actually the light illuminating, right? Sometimes when it takes a picture, and the object is moving, so it's going like that, flashing, right? So they just took a cherry-picked picture of the beginning of it, when sometimes it takes the reflection of the light and then adds, you know, the actual object to it to fit a 3-dimensional HDR plane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Not to get philosophical or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Look at them aliens.
It's time for me to get set up for therapy, and I use this room as my office. But the desk is over here, and so when I'm seated at the desk, this is the background. I have my therapy session, which is virtual.
Number
There we
7,
go.
the Kennel Vale figure, 2019. When it comes to
That was
paranormal
close.
and extraterrestrial investigations, sometimes there's a bit of overlap. In 2019, ghost hunter Mark Davies and his friends visited Kennel Vale in Cornwall, southwest England.
Oh yeah.
Their camera picked up a strange silhouette moving along the bridge ahead of them.
You know, that's Pooh Bear Bridge, right?
Davies claims that the air got cold and his back started to hurt. He insists that the video isn't a
100
hoax,
acre
but
woods.
instead depicts what some call aliens, others demons,
up.
and others watchers.
You have to pick one.
I can't. I love them all.
However, he believes that the figure was evil, so don't go rushing off to explore Kennel, Vale at night. Number 6, the Glasgow Glower, 2021.
This
time, there are 2 entries for the price of 1. It could be that these 2 sightings are depicting the same general phenomena, given their shared location and similar time frame. But it's hard to tell, as the descriptions have discrepancies.
That's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
The first, taken by a Glasgow student, shows a strange glow over the night skies. Around that same time of year, a local Glasgow woman caught a static, almost humanoid shape flying across the skies of the Scottish city.
It's literally a UFO because it's unidentified.
As it was taken during the day, the light is good enough to get a clear image.
It's a
there are
jetpack you
numerous
stand
differences
on.
in the
I don't know
shape
if you
and
guys
behavior,
look it up.
but the timing and
It's-
the location
it's
are
in LA.
suspicious,
There's a
to say
guy
the
doing
least.
it.
Ada, what the hell is it?
Number 5, Jharkhund's Roadside Visitor, 2021. 2021 seems to be the year of off-world visitors. We
Clearly
can
a
only
woman.
assume that with so many people remaining in their homes, extraterrestrials didn't have to worry about being spotted.
Where are we grubbing?
We're going to the food court at the mall.
Oh, the mall? No, I can't go dressed like this.
Clearly 1 or 2 of them slipped through, however, as this footage from the Indian state of Jharkhand appears to show.
It is difficult to say if the video is doctored or simply a prank played by someone.
Not only is it a clear view of a creature walking very incongruously alongside of a road, it appears taller and thinner than the average person.
He combines the ancient evil of Cthulhu with the trim physique of Slenderman.
The footage also shows that there were multiple witnesses to the event, so it would be more difficult to debunk should many come forward and corroborate the story. Number 4, the Sulphur Gray, 2015. We're back in the United Kingdom for this entry, which is unsurprising given that the county of Yorkshire has reportedly seen over 200 alien and UFO sightings in the last 20 years. But while there isn't a lot of footage that's readily available, just a few miles away in Sulphur, there is quite the compelling video of a gray alien wandering around. Grays tend to be the ones that most people think of when they think of aliens, and are often what alleged abductees describe after they've been returned. Alternatively, just think of Paul from the movie of the same name if you need a visual reference.
Are you gonna probe us? Why does everyone always assume that? What am I doing? Am I harvesting farts? How much can I learn from an ass?
Whether this footage is a hoax or the real deal, it's always fun to speculate.
That's funny, man.
It's not which Kentucky cooler will you try. It's which flavor will you try first.
Number 3, a turning point for Turkey,
Now that we can't drink Bud
2007.
Light.
For Yalcin Yalman, aliens and UFOs are all in a day's work. Though he doesn't work for Area 51 or the Men in Black, the Turkish night watchman is so used to extraterrestrial encounters that they don't faze him.
Die, you alien shithead!
Damn it, Jack Black.
There are 2 facts about his sightings that make them stand out. First, his footage spans years of repeated visitations. Second, some of his footage you can just make out 2 pilots inside the craft. This night watchman doesn't just look for intruders, but aliens as well.
It's a bird! It's a plane! Just kidding, it's a plane!
Number
It's
2,
a cheeseburger.
the Crashed Visitor, 2011. This entry is not for the faint of heart, so fair warning.
That damn alien autopsy that's stealing all the headlines.
Tell me.
In 2011, footage emerged that alleged to be the aftermath of a UFO crash in Siberia. The people in the video claim to have found an alien creature that has been caught up in the wreckage and lost its life in the process. However, not long after, it was reported that the people in the video had faked the alien body with chicken pieces and breadcrumbs and received a stern word from the Russian authorities. But doesn't this hoax
Good
look a little
artists
bit
out there.
too good for tomfoolery? And does it really look like chicken and breadcrumbs? We're not saying there's a conspiracy within the conspiracy, but we're not saying that it's not either.
There's a conspiracy here. A dark, vast conspiracy that may just go all the way to the top.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into settings and switch on your notifications.
Do it. Do it now.
Number 1, the Peekaboo Alien, 2008. While the person who shot and released this footage doesn't deserve the publicity, and thus his name will not even be mentioned
Down
here,
in there.
the Boo Alien footage has generated too much debate to omit. Released in 2008, it appears to show an alien engaging in a quick game of peekaboo. And although it isn't completely clear in the video, the image does appear to be that of a previously mentioned gray alien. There are other videos like it, created in an attempt to parody and debunk the original, but still, the Boo Alien persists, and cannot seem to be thoroughly let go of as
It just
fake.
looks so fake.
So, you prefer the original thing?
Lots of people saw lights. Bleh. Lots of people saw lights in the sky. Lots of. I can't get this out of my mouth.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, you guys, that's gonna do it for right now. If you guys like videos just like this, more of the paranormal stuff and the spooky, go ahead and leave a comment below. Also, you know I gotta say it, rifle copy, man. Amazon, $9.99, 10% discount below. Alright, well that's everything. Play me out. I'm Tommy Two Socks, and this was top 10 or top 20. You got it, alright? We'll see you guys next time on Scope Fam! Woohoo! I thought it was a lot of fun. Ugh, I just bit off my nail.